A dog was tied to a weathered fence. She was a young dog, about 2 years old, her fur soaked from the persistent rain. The world had been unkind to her. Just a few weeks ago, she had become a mother, and her 6 tiny puppies were huddled close to her, trying to find shelter from the unrelenting wind and rain. The puppies, not even old enough to open their eyes, snuggled against their mother, seeking warmth and nourishment that the world had so cruelly denied them. The chain that bound the mother was short and unforgiving, barely allowing her to stretch or move to protect her precious litter. Despite the harsh conditions and the gnawing hunger in her belly, she gazed lovingly at her babies, her eyes filled with an unwavering determination to shield them from the storm. The days passed with the relentless drizzle, and the puppies' tiny whimpers filled the air. Their little bellies growled with hunger, and their mother, her ribs showing through her matted coat, could do nothing to ease their pain. People rarely ventured into this isolated place, and the world seemed to have forgotten them. Yet on one fateful day, a man happened to pass by, his steps guided by destiny or perhaps divine intervention. He saw the desperate mother and her puppies, and his heart ached at their pitiful state. He knew he couldn't do it alone, so he made a call to the police and the Animal Protection Service. As he waited, the man knelt beside the mother dog, his hand gently reaching through the fence to offer her comfort. He whispered soothing words and reassurance, and it seemed as though she understood the kindness in his heart. Her tail wagged ever so slightly in gratitude. Soon a team of specialists arrived at the desolate scene. They carefully unchained the mother and gathered her precious puppies. At the clinic, they were examined and treated. The puppies were weak, suffering from malnutrition and minor hypothermia, but they were given the care and love they deserved. The mother, finally free from her chains, lay beside her babies. One of the shelter managers said, "By leaving the animal chained and without water, the person has definitely jeopardized both her life and the lives of her puppies. I don't understand how anyone could do such a thing. We have recently had rains, and the temperature has dropped significantly. We are fortunate that the person noticed this 7 in time. Otherwise, the consequences could have been much more serious."